Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode of Game On. I'm Hunter.
I'm Allison.
And I'm Barry. Today, this episode, we are talking about simulation games.
First-person shooters.
But first, let's throw it over to Drew and Adriana with the news.
Thanks, Barry.
And welcome to Game On News.
After months of clever teasing, Blizzard anticlimactically released some concept art for their new Overwatch hero named Sombra. There is no word on what her team role will be, but the character seems to have a hacker vibe. The Overwatch community became obsessed with the teases that consisted of various secret codes and secret messages spread across several months of marketing and news. Some fans are even demanding an apology from Blizzard for their poor handling of the situation.
The video game convention BlizzCon brings in thousands of people from year to year, promoting games such as Overwatch, Warcraft, Diablo, and Heroes of the Storm. One of their main events is the cosplay contest. Hundreds come in to model their wear and win prizes. In 2013, the first place cosplayer won $1,000, while the grand prize cosplayer won the same amount of money, but was also eligible to be featured in a Blizzard game.
What's the difference between a first place and a grand prize winner?
Okay. In 2014, WoW dominated yet again with their insane cosplayers. Second place was taken by Ralph Zimmerman, who dressed as an impeccable Malfurion Stormrage. First place winnings was taken by a breathtaking Grand Empress Drixir, dressed by Brandy Wilson. 2015 brought upon cosplayers covered in armor. Second place was won by Spiff Zaya, dressed as the Doom Armor Crusader. First place was won by Papa Cosplay, who dressed as Medieval Marine. BlizzCon always brings in the most insane and passionate cosplayers I have ever seen. I can't wait to see what this year has in store. Next week, we'll bring you highlights from this year's BlizzCon, so stay tuned. Back to you guys.
Thanks, guys. So potential new hero in Overwatch.
Seems interesting.
Fangirl
excited.
moment. I'm so excited.
I'm really excited because I just started playing Overwatch literally this week, and now I have a new potential. I hope it's a support. Just
I don't
personally.
think she's going to be a
I don't
support
think
because
so.
Ana was released first and she was a support, so...
I don't know much, but that looks like an attack weapon to me.
I think she's going to be a defense hero because she is supposed to be like a hacker type character.
That would make
and we
sense.
saw this a lot in the ARG, which you can look up on the Game Detectives wiki if you're unfamiliar with it, but it's been going on for a couple months and it's really involved, and I wish I was smart enough to figure out some of these puzzles.
Well, tell me a little bit about it because I don't know anything about the whole hype behind this. I'm like some sombrero?
Sombrero? I mean, it fits because she's a hero from Dorado. There's so many rumors and stuff around her, but around I think it was July, we started getting clues, and they popped up on the Blizzard website. There were different things you could inspect elements on web pages, and there would be different hidden meetings and messages, and this went on for months. And we eventually got a countdown that ended in the beginning of October. And then we got more things, and eventually it just kind of dragged and dragged and dragged. Some of the community is kind of mad about it because it went on for too long. It went on for 4 months.
You don't know hype about a character until, what's that? Aurelion Sol just now came out?
Yeah.
How long ago was that? I shouldn't have announced 2011.
That is true. That is true.
You know what else
League
was announced too
problems.
early? Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes, I agree.
Throw that out there.
But anyway, they haven't revealed anything else about it. The photo you see is a leaked photo, leaked Blizzard, that was on the Blizzard store webpage for 5 minutes, and of course everybody's freaking out because we're trying to find every bit and tiny little piece of information we can about this character. But they finally ended the ARG. It ended in Volskaya Industries. It started in Dorado with Lumerico, which is one of their higher tech facilities. And Sombra is a hacker, so she was trying to hack into it and get the CEO to resign. And she completed her task.
Yeah, because the lore from Overwatch is really interesting.
It is very in-depth, and I'm really excited that we get to see the lore behind each of these areas and get a sense of where we are in present time with
So
Overwatch.
now there's more of a purpose behind each of these areas with this new character coming
Yes.
out.
Yeah.
It just makes it more exciting, definitely. And I just think she looks cool. I just like strong female characters.
There's
that
actually-
kind of
there's
thing.
I mean, you got laser whips by the look of it. That's awesome.
If she were like a whip hacker,
Oh
she was
my
like a
God.
hacker, and then she's what?
There's also a rumor that she is Reaper's daughter.
Oh,
That she's
Really?
Reyes'
Okay.
daughter, but we don't know yet. Hi.
Die. Let me just shut that down real quick.
Yeah,
But
So Reaper kills him, and she brings him back to life. Got it.
she hacks him back to
she
life.
just hacks him back. That'd be great.
Actually, it was Mercy that did that, but regardless,
maybe
sorry. I know
maybe
too
there'll
much
be
lore.
finally a good hacking game that's coming out. Sorry, just throwing shade at Watch Dogs
Yeah.
just ruin Hunter's day.
Hey, I'm actually getting that game once it comes out.
Watch Dogs does look nice, but so did the first one. But
I love the first one. Don't say the first one was bad. I love the first one.
It's actually gonna be a crossover.
You triggered him.
I did.
You triggered him.
It's okay.
I'm not having a good day today.
Hopefully they'll announce something about it because BlizzCon started today.
Yes.
I never ever looked at BlizzCon because this is like my first Blizzard game because I didn't like Heroes of the Storm very
Yeah.
much. Tried it again when I picked up Overwatch because I got Tracer in it, and then I'm like, no, I still don't like this. But what are some things that you're hoping that they bring to Overwatch specifically?
Sombra.
Sombra.
Maybe a new character reveal, another one, because they pulled out so much hype out of everybody with Sombra that a lot of the community is like, all right, just announce her. She's gonna hack the panel and be like, I'm Sombra. Here's the reveals for Sombra.
Oh, wait, that's
which
such a good
everybody
idea,
is expecting.
and is now ruined.
Yeah,
from
because they've been
expectations.
doing this for so long that everybody's expecting it. But we're also hoping that we'll get a couple new maps.
Yes, definitely new maps. I
And
think that's
hopefully
important.
maybe like a reveal to a new ARG or a new character or like some sort of backstory into Sombra. I'm really hoping they'll be like, guess what? She's open to play on the PTR and we'll be out tomorrow. Hopefully. Really hope.
I really hope that they do more of like the PvE stuff, like the brawl that they had for
Yeah.
Halloween was like so fun. Whatever his name, Junkmaster's Revenge.
Junkenstein, yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. There is a rumor that we're going to be doing something like that, but with the Omnics that Sombra controls. That's another rumor that's been going around on Reddit, which would be really cool, and it would probably be on Dorado, which would be interesting.
stage.
Like right in front of Lumerico, right before you get to like the second objective.
Yeah. All right. Well, when we come back, guys, we're gonna be talking about some simulation games. All right. We'll see you right after the commercial break.
Shark bait.
Shark bait, boop, badoo.
I guess that's how we're coming back to this episode.
He's not amused.
I don't know what amusement is.
Pro Connor again.
So
Rest in peace.
one of my favorite types of games are simulation games because in simulation games I don't have to deal with these people in them. What are your favorite simulation games? But actually, so Animal Crossing New Leaf got an update recently because like you can get like I think you can do like new amiibos with them or something. And Tom Nook, the wonderful business magnate that he is, can now buy your town from you with this update.
It's interesting.
But if your town's not worth enough, apparently people are accidentally deleting their towns.
Oh.
And I'm just like, that would make me so sad. Because I feel like with simulation games, you really get really invested in these like worlds that you create.
Yeah.
You
You can
know?
get very invested. I know that with personal games that I've played, like with SimCity Creator, you this town just builds and you watch it build and it just goes and then you feel like one day you just want to destroy everything.
I mean, I don't usually want to destroy everything.
What, you never summoned Godzilla to take out the entire town?
No, I have not. I also don't drown Sims and I don't set them on fire
Oh,
frequently.
I do. I leave them in a
purpose.
house with just a stove.
So you don't
and I
put
let them go.
you don't put your Sims in the swimming pool and then take out the ladder?
No.
You've never done that.
No.
Ever.
No.
I just do it just
they
for
can also
fun.
get out of the pool now, I think.
Yeah, in 3 they can. In 3 they can just hop out of the pool. But you've never like done that in Sims 2 where like the Grim Reaper comes out and you'd have to like play like rock, paper, scissors with him?
I never wanted to. I always got so sad. I mean, like, one time someone did, like, do something rude to my Sims, so I became their friend and moved them into my house, and then, like, killed, like, their whole family.
Oh, God.
It's kind of like having, have you ever had like a basement gremlin, is what I call them? Where you have somebody in your basement, you just lock them off and let them paint and just make money off of the paintings.
Yeah, basically, yeah, they're just your... or you make a robot and then never let it
Basement gremlin
out.
meta.
That's actually how we run our studio. This is how Game On is produced. We have
Yeah,
a
there's
basement
somebody
gremlin.
in the basement.
His name is Drew, just kidding.
We also have another gremlin. His name's Tyler.
Oh. That was our
He's in the
producer.
back
Shout
there.
outs. But
Watch it.
so
I'm sorry, God.
so what are some of I know you really like Minecraft, right?
I love Minecraft. I played it on PC and I did play it kind of on Xbox 360 when that first came out. But I love modding it. It's so much fun. I make giant towns and I mod it so much to where I have like so many different pets and I love having different pets. Like I have like a whole building in my Minecraft world that is just filled with the most adorable penguins you have ever seen in your entire life.
Have you ever taken
Penguins.
all your stuff, put it in the chest, and then jumped in lava?
Yes, I have. I have done that many times. It's
Just
actually a lot of
because?
fun.
Cute.
Or I go in creative and just swim in the lava and be like, I'm doing something I can't do in real life.
This is fun. I see red.
I can't
Wait.
see anything.
You can't swim in lava?
Wait a minute.
What? I
Barry's
didn't
mind
know
is
that.
blown.
Barry, is there
Mind
something we don't know about you?
There are many things you don't know about me. But so what do you think are some of like the downsides to simulation games? Like I love them, but I also know how to like make my sim be able to buy the entire town within like 2
Yeah.
days.
Personally, I'm like a person for more story, so I'll play a simulation game, but I get very lost in it after like maybe 2 hours, like, and then I kind of get bored and then move on to something else.
Yeah, I guess
So-
you need that creative element to like make your own story with your
Yeah.
with your Sims or with your Minecraft town. And sometimes there's like achievements in these games, but very rarely do you see like an actual story-driven.
Yeah,
like,
and the
storyline.
story-driven ones I don't think come out as well. Like Sims 2 on consoles, I was like, I can't even build my own
No,
house.
I couldn't get into
Yeah.
it. Or like I remember there was like, was it like herbs or
Oh
something?
yeah, herbs that was hard
That was
too.
yeah. I got into it for like 5 seconds. It was like there was no character customization. Be like, I don't like this game anymore.
Yeah.
The only simulation game I've ever played and never gotten lost in while playing it was Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I was about to say that. Roller Coaster Tycoon is like I could play that forever.
I could too.
Just like this is exactly what I
Wait,
made
no,
at
I
one
hated
point.
this stage though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did too. It was terrible.
I didn't like things with lots of like. I liked a flat stage and I liked no trees because they charged me to delete them. And I'm like, if I want to destroy the world, I should be able
need to
to.
If I
One
want to
at a
hurt the
time.
environment, I should.
See, I drown people in that.
yeah.
Like I'm hungry. I'm like you're right next to food. Buy something. I'm hungry.
Stop
Not
throwing up in
anymore.
my
I
park.
would always do a thing in my Roller Coaster Tycoon game where I'd pull up the elephant mascot and I'd just name him myself. I'd just name it Hunter, and then I'd just have him run around the map just being an idiot.
That's
One thing I did in 3 that I absolutely love doing, I saw it in a video once and I was cracking up laughing. I do it in almost every Roller Coaster Tycoon game. You can only do it in 3, but you turn on the exploding cheat where if something explodes, everything goes flying. So what you do is you put all the peeps up on a pedestal, you put them on one block and you put a roller coaster underneath it, and they all go boo as soon as the roller coaster explodes into it. And it was called Mexican Jumping Peeps.
wait, that's phenomenal.
It's so much fun. I do it every single
I'm gonna
time.
have to do that.
It's
I'm gonna
so
have to
much
get
fun.
that and do that.
There's a couple cheats you have to do, but regardless, it's like the funniest thing you'll ever see.
I'm actually so frustrated because Roller Coaster Tycoon World got announced a long time ago. Open beta started in like December, and apparently it's terrible. My mother loves Roller Coaster Tycoon. I got it for her from Steam for Christmas actually, and she still is like, I don't want to play this, and I'm like, Mom, but why?
There's a couple tricks that I remember doing in the old Roller Coaster Tycoon games where it was just like, you can make a lot of money just by upping the price of the umbrellas to maximum.
Yes.
And then because
And
all
park
the people will
maps.
buy umbrellas when it's raining.
And 10 cents for the bathroom.
Yes.
Yes, 10 cents for the bathroom all the time.
And you can charge like $30 for a balloon, and there's still people walking around with balloons.
and they're like, "My
they
balloon
don't care.
floated away."
$30 for a blue balloon? Okay, I like the color blue.
You know what though? What I didn't like about Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 was the coaster customization was so much harder. Like this game is like the first and second ones were so simple, but so good. I felt like.
It was still detailed while being extremely simple.
Yeah.
They were
And
very-
because like you
they were
had the
very good.
integration of the Six Flags maps too, because we live near Great Adventure, so I was always like, I know where that is. I know where that is. I'm gonna make things how I want it.
You know, it was frustrating how enormous the coasters from Six Flags were. It
oh
took
my
over the
gosh,
whole
yeah,
thing.
and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah. All right, guys. When we come back, we are going to be talking about first-person shooters. All right, we'll see you right after the break.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. Hello and welcome back to Game On. So, Call of Duty came out again. It's like it's November.
On the day we are recording this,
on the day we're recording this, new Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is out. I do not look up anything about this game because I used to get so hyped.
So I'm actually interested in this Call of Duty. I'm not gonna get it till Christmas just because I don't like spending my money on this game.
Okay.
But I really like the idea of this. It's more futuristic than anything else. It's more space combat oriented, like how Mass Effect was. More maybe Dead Space, I think. But
Okay.
So much
either way,
space. Need to see it
yeah.
all.
But either way, it looks pretty interesting. But it also comes with Call of Duty 4 Remaster, which
Yes.
a lot of people are a little bit too excited about, in my opinion.
It only comes with that if you get the digital version.
Yes. The digital deluxe edition.
version. Yeah. There's already been a couple problems with this release already. Like if you bought it on the Windows 10 store and it was discounted there, it was $47.99 and then $63.99 for the digital deluxe version with the remaster. It's not compatible with people who purchased it on Steam. So like if you want to play online, you can't, which is what most people buy. I feel like first-person shooters for.
Yeah.
You can't play with the
I
majority
mean,
of the players.
I buy them for the story because I actually found Call of Duty Black Ops 3's story very interesting. It was very confusing if you played over it again because it really messes with your head. But that's about all I'm going to say here for that.
Fun fact, he already spoiled it for all of us in here when we were talking about this a second ago, and I almost pushed him out of his chair.
Because you were the one that said, "Oh, I don't play first-person shooters like Call of Duty, so I don't care when you say that."
And then I said, don't spoil it, and then you did it anyway. My problem
Literally the
with...
sentence after was spoiling it. We're like, thanks, Hunter.
I really like third-person... Not even necessarily third-person shooters. First-person games where the shooting aspect enhances the storytelling. Like, I really enjoyed... like the Uncharted series, like those are great stories, and like I like the Uncharted.
I
I
agree.
love Uncharted.
So like when I sit down and I try to play a campaign in Call of Duty and it's only 2 hours long, I'm terrible. I'm a terrible online shooter player.
Me too. Really bad.
And I'm just gonna get sniped by myself in the spawn and lose. So like I want those like in immersive experience.
Uncharted was interesting because I remember there was a scene from Uncharted 2 where you're like trying to rob, I think it was a castle or a bank or something.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
quite remember. And like there's this entire portion in the beginning of the game where you're like trying to like snipe out some people, like quietly take out people, but also not get yourself, because you automatically have to start over if you get detected. So it's like it was an interesting component to have there.
Yeah, a lot of people weren't crazy about Uncharted's control style, but I played it for the gameplay was really solid. And then Allison has been suspiciously quiet.
I'm in the peanut gallery over here. I don't really like first-person shooters all that much. I mean, like what Barry said, if it has like a really good like story-driven and it gives something to the actual game itself and to the storyline, I don't like Call of Duty franchise throwing it down.
Play Overwatch.
Yeah, I feel like that's different though, because it is a first-person shooter, but there's so many different play styles for different characters that the variety keeps me interested in the game.
Yeah.
If it's just the same thing over and over and like you can switch between like a couple of weapons, it kind of like, it's not interesting me.
Drew, was there anything you like?
Halo 5 is pretty much the only other game that I play consistently with Overwatch. It's good. They just came out with a bunch of new Forge options, which is pretty fantastic. The maps you can make any map that you can possibly imagine. You can make new vehicles. You can weld things
Oh, wow.
together. It's
I like
crazy.
that.
That is cool.
It's absurd.
That's
You should
Halo
play it.
5?
Yep, Halo 5. Nuts. Very nice.
I actually never played Halo 5.
I don't play Xbox, but I really loved the Halo games.
You know what I love?
too.
Halo's 2's campaign, which I could play with another person sitting on my couch right next to me. That was my favorite thing.
That was
You
fun.
can't even play like first-person shooter campaigns anymore, like together. I
Halo
always thought that was
5 you could play. I know Halo 5 Spartans you can play with the 4 people in.
Well, you can't do split screen in Halo anymore because
Yeah.
they took it out. You had to do the 60 frame per second thing. So if you had 60 frames on 2 different things, it just kind of messed with the whole TVs. So you can't do it. You can only play it single player, which kind of ruined Halo.
Yeah.
Right? Because like you're supposed to play Halo split screen. I don't know.
Yeah, because like I don't know, I like first-person shooters, but it's hard because they have to focus on having perfect gameplay and this storyline. They don't get to really fall back on like these slower things. Like first-person shooter combat must be a nightmare to code. I don't know anything
Apparently,
about it, but
Doom was a really good one too.
Doom was
I did play Doom.
played Doom. I didn't play the
I
story
did.
mode.
I'm terrible at it, but I played it and it was amazing.
I'm talking about the new Doom too.
Yes,
The
that's
new
what I'm
Doom,
talking about.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Oh,
I played some of like their like it's not like achievement, like the combat like words are hard. Challenges. There we go.
Yeah.
I did some of those. Those were cool. Combat was solid. I really like Metroid Prime, even though it's a first-person adventure.
too.
That's one of those things where it's just like, you know, like I get to play the cool game and then also shoot things.
Very interesting.
But I liked Black Ops 2. That was my first Call of Duty, I think.
Mine was Modern Warfare 3, which I like that one.
Oh man, you like 3?
I-
2 is
I
where it
did like
stopped
3.
for them, I think. 2 it just went downhill after then.
Well, you also have to remember that was the first one I played too. So
Oh, true.
I've had my fair share of like, zombies play. Like my fiance tried to get me into it when we were first dating, and I'm just like, I'm not good at this.
Black
I
Ops-
don't like it very much.
Black Ops 3 and the zombie mode in that was just amazing.
Oh yeah, in the new zombies they have like they have clowns. They have like this is a whole like I was reading about it. It's you're in like I think an abandoned amusement park or something,
Something
and
like
you
that, yeah.
have
like 80s themed.
yeah, it's like 80s themed, and you have like 4 character types. It's like the jock, the valley girl, a nerd, and a rapper. And like they're going through this thing, and then clowns come, and I'm just like, not today, but I am happy.
It kind of sounds like the character variety from like Dead Island.
About that.
Like the special weapons expert, you have the knife expert, the blunt objects expert, the firearms expert,
The pre-order bonus expert,
and then the rapper.
and then the rapper.
Do you
There's
voodoo?
always that one guy.
that one guy
Drink
with
blood like a vampire without warning.
Well, hopefully Infinite Warfare turns out to be good. Hopefully it's not another Ghosts or what.
Yeah.
Even I know how bad that game is, and I haven't even played it.
Not talking about ghosts.
Don't talk about Ghosts. Now our God Mike is telling us not to talk about Ghosts. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to game on. Bye, guys.
That was so sincere.
So sincere.